Okay, I have both Ipsy and BoxyCharm to unbox today. I'm gonna split them up into separate videos that will both go up tonight, just for time's sake, for busy folk who can't watch the longer videos. They'll be shorter. Real quick, I wanna go over what's on my face, because I really like this. I did my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Shell Ivory. And then just to set that a little, I did the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. That is not a bronzer. And then for my blush, I used this Tarte, it's an Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Captivating. It's so pretty and it's so natural looking, and these blushes go on so well. I have one in Feisty too that I love. And then for bronzer, I use this LA Colors like setting powder that I got in the shade Natural, which is way too dark for me, but I couldn't tell that in the store. So I used it as a bronzer today. I think it worked all right. It wasn't bad. I used it to carve out the sides of my nose a little bit, which that I'm not as big a fan of, but you know, playing around a little today. Highlight is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Champagne Pop, which of course everyone loves, and how can you not? Like, they're just fantastic, and they go on so easily and so beautifully. Excuse my nose, yeah. And then, oh, underneath my eyes is this Catrice concealer in the shade Light Natural. I also have Porcelain, which I liked better, but this is the one that I grabbed today. Porcelain's just a little bit lighter and does a little bit better highlighting on my skin tone. My brows are this It Cosmetics Brow Power pencil. It's got a pencil on one end and a brush on the other, which I like, a spoolie. This is in the shade Universal Taupe, which is not quite as dark as I normally like, but I did see somewhere where the harder you press, the darker it gets, and so that gets a little bit closer to like the shade that I actually like, but it's a really nice pencil as far as just like application, so I still use it. It does get them darker than what they are naturally, so better than nothing, and I like the way it goes on. On my eyes, I first used, oh, I didn't bring my liner out here with me, and I don't remember. I think it was an Ico liner. Sorry, I thought I grabbed it, but I didn't. Bad at this. But anyway, the first shadow that I used is the Balm Voyage in, I guess the shade is Ombre Voyage, maybe? I don't know. It's a balm shadow. It's just a kind of slightly shimmery cream color that's just barely darker than my skin. I really like it. Application is fantastic, and I just always put it because it's so light, just like kind of all over, a little bit as a highlighter and just a base shade. And then I put on, I have the Unicorn palette from Carity, which I love, 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 love. It's not the creamiest of shadows, but they apply really good. I think they blend fairly easily. And their palettes are only like 25, like this one and the Peach palette are, I think that's what it's called, or Apricots or something, are only like $25, and then their bigger ones are like 29 or 30. So they're so affordable, and the colors in this, if you can see, like, are just gorgeous. But I used this brown. It's just a matte brown. It's called Forest, just kind of for my crease to darken that up, and then like this outer corner. And then I got this Dirty Little Secret eyeshadow in a box a month or two ago, and I don't remember which one. I think it was Ipsy. It's in the shade Bikini, and it is just this great, like, shimmery, orangey kind of gold color. And I just like swept it on with my fingertip a little bit and then blended that out with the brown a little bit. Perfect. Easy 3-color look. That's my jam. And then I have this Stila Huge mascara on my eyelashes. I did curl them a little bit, but my eyelashes do not stay curled. This is okay, not my favorite, but it works. It does make them look bigger, thicker, longer. The thing that I don't like about it is I do feel like it gives me that kind of spidery look more than I like, and so I feel like, and it clumps a little bit, so I feel like I need to brush them out with my brush a little bit. I have like an eyelash / brow brush that I use, and I wore it one day for a really long day, and by the end of the day I had like mascara flakes all over my cheeks. So those are the kind of the cons, but it does go on really easy. I don't get it all over my face, and that's half the battle with me because most mascaras I end up with all over my face. And then on my lips is this e.l.f. Whatever kind of lip thing this is. I don't know what it's called, and e.l.f. is bad about not putting very descriptions on their actual packaging. It's just on the boxes. So, but it's this, it's in the shade Cranberry, and I love these. I have 2 of these. I have a lighter shade too, and they just go on really easy. They're not like transfer proof or anything, but they are fairly long wearing for like a not matte, not liquid lipstick. And they're really soft and comfortable to wear. So, and putting them on is so easy, and for me who makes a mess of like an actual sized lipstick, like this tiny little like preciser application is awesome for me. I'm less likely to have it all over my face, which again is half the battle for most of my makeup. So there's what's on my face. Let's open some Ipsy. I'm excited about this. Oh, the bag is like sticking out of the bag. Ooh, there's something outside the bag. Let's pull that out first. I have, I guess there's a couple of them. This is a 5-minute facial mask. It says it's a primer, enhances radiance, minimizes pores, evens skin tones, prep the skin for a flawless makeup application. And this is by the brand Biobel. And I do look at the Ipsy app and find out what I'm getting in my Ipsy before I actually get it, which some people may consider cheating, but I can't help myself. And it looks like the 2 masks, there's 2 masks, but they are the same mask. So we'll try those out. I did look up all the brands that I got in my Ipsy since I can see what I'm getting. And I got an entirely cruelty-free bag from Ipsy this month, which is amazing. This is the 2nd month in a row that I've gotten an entirely cruelty-free bag. And I don't know about before that because I wasn't checking before last month. So, but the 2 months that I've checked, I've gotten all cruelty-free items. So I think that's great. And that's one thing that I've heard, or I think I emailed Ipsy, that's what it is. I emailed Ipsy to see if I could request only cruelty-free items, and you can't. But they did tell me that Ipsy does try really hard to work with as many like cruelty-free vegan type companies as they can. So I feel like if you can't afford, because I know like I've looked into some of the like cruelty-free only, like vegan only, organic, you know, a lot of those boxes are like $30 a month for like Ipsy type size bags, and it's like broke girls can't afford that, you know. So I appreciate that Ipsy kind of like works really hard to help us out. But anyway, this is the bag. It's showing up a little pinker in camera than it is in person. It's kind of just like a beige color, but it does have this really cute black lace at the top, and I really like it. It's kind of like a suede feeling almost. It's not really, it's just really soft. Anyway, let's take it. Oh, so excited about this. Okay, so this is the first thing I pulled out, and it's another Luxie brush. I love when I get brushes. I get so excited. Okay, so this is I read about this earlier. It's a dual-ended shading brush. One is for shading, which I mean, that's kind of obvious. It's flat and dense. And the other one is for blending. And, ooh, I've got a few scragglies where it just looks like they're not coming out, but it just looks like they haven't been clipped all the way, which happens sometimes, but there's just a couple. Oh my gosh, it's so soft though. I love Luxie brushes. I have a couple already that I've gotten in Ipsy, and I love them so much. I'm so excited to use this. That's gonna be fantastic. Okay, and then I got the Pacifica Beach Crystals Natural Mineral Eyeshadows, which it says right on the box is 100% vegan, both vegan and cruelty-free. And there's tape. Oh my gosh, how do you open this? Why? Okay, so this is an eyeshadow, actual kind of like tiny palette. It's not just a single shadow, and there is more tape. They did not want this shit to come out. Okay. And does it list the shades? Yes, the shades are Faceted, Spaced Out, Prism, Raw Power, and Mars. And so it looks like there's a couple different shades of brown, like neutral colors. This one almost looks like a grayish, brownish purple. And then 2 more like purpley shades. And it comes with this thing, but none of us use that anymore. So I'm just gonna swatch these. Oh, these are soft. These are soft and creamy. Oh, and I just double dipped with that finger, but it'll be fine. So they're not like uber pigmented, but they are very creamy. I think they'll be easy to apply, and they are very pretty shades. So I'm pretty excited at dipping into that. And then I got an IBY Beauty Radiant Glow Highlighter. Looks like it's in the shade 24 Karat Magic. Ooh, look at this cute little pink packaging. Oh shit. Did that stop? No, okay. My battery is low, my phone is angry at me. Anyway, look at this cute packaging. It looks a lot like my champagne pop, I think. No, they're pretty similar, but they're a little bit different. So let's swatch it if I can find a clean finger. Just wet off. Oh, that's soft. It feels like it's gonna be pigmented. It's not too bad. It might be, oh, it's definitely buildable. If you can see that there. That'll be fun to play with. Packaging. And then the last thing that I got is this Pure Fully Charged mascara. And it says that it's fueled by like magnetic technology. I do not know what that means, but my best friend has a full size of this that she bought herself because someone recommended it to her, and she said she loves it. So I'm pretty excited to try this. It smells like mascara. That is the brush. So it's a pretty standard mascara brush, but it's a pretty good size for a trial size. So that's pretty exciting. And then of course there's the Ipsy thingy in it for the theme. And then that's all of that. So that's what I got in Ipsy. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and we'll get to BoxyCharm in the next video.